Brooks, you were playing Stanley, one of Michael's best friends. So what was your initial reaction to the character when you read the script?
I feel like he mirrored a lot of friends that I have or have had in my life.
So I wanted to start off by asking Neil, you played the lead character and you're also a producer for Uncoupled. So what is most important for you to communicate to audiences when you're telling Michael's story?
Well, that's an interesting question. I think I wanted to be able to convey sort of a gay story in a most relatable way. When Darren and Jeffrey came up with this idea of a breakup, it seemed universal. And I think when you watch the show, it is straddling different tones. So you have pathos and sadness, but you also have like casual, comfortable relatability. And each episode is less than 30 minutes. So I think you're able to learn about these characters, commit to a relationship with Michael and hope for him, but not have it feel too precious, which I think in many ways is the way life works. We all want to feel like what we're doing is of the utmost importance because it feels that way. But in point of fact, it is all kind of inconsequential. And I think this show in a fun Darren Star, Jeffrey Richman way kind of shows that.
Right. And then Brooks, you were playing Stanley, one of Michael's best friends. So what was your initial reaction to the character when you read the script?
I feel like he mirrored a lot of friends that I have or have had in my life. And I love that friend who will tell it like it is probably the most barbed in his sense of humor, but he does it to the people he loves. I love people like that. Day drinking, constantly working out at the gym, things that are clear by the person who's playing it.
Really?
No, my reaction to Stanley was that I really got who that person was. And he speaks a language I speak, and I appreciated that. To feel represented and to represent at the same time is pretty special.
And it's hard to have characters that you immediately relate to. And you have to find an actor that you just immediately relate, can feel like they are that person and that person and you want to hang out with them and reveal your truths to them. And Brooks is kind of that individual.
And then Neil, I did want to ask, I couldn't help but notice that Michael it's not your first comedy show, and Michael is essentially the polar opposite of Barney Stinson. So what is it like playing, such different characters in the same type of genre?
Well, I certainly don't like to repeat myself if I'm able to. I started out acting when I was really young, and I think one thing I didn't want to do was find myself pigeonholed in just doing the same thing, the same character, the same situation over and over and over. So I've made a lengthy career out of playing all sorts of different types. Barney was a Lothario, delusional in his sexual conquest mentality, but it was also a multi-camera show that was played with a laugh track. So it was designed for big overt laughs. Michael is kind of the opposite. It's a little introspective, insecure. He's the type of person that historically only talked about himself a lot, brought the conversation back to him, and no one ever told him that was the case. And so this show is him having to sort of reconcile who he really is through insecurity. He doesn't want to be the life of the party, the butt of the joke, and finds himself at the ass end of a lot of things, for better or worse, but oftentimes better.
Awesome. I'm going to have to wrap, but thank you guys so much. It was a pleasure talking to you both.